I've had such a long day, but let's do a relaxing skincare routine to unwind. Hi everyone, my name is Alex. Today I am so tired. I should say tonight. This was supposed to be a daytime routine video, but here we are. I have run out of time throughout the day and I thought I filmed this today. I had to look at my recordings and I didn't. It just shows how busy life has been lately. It has been absolutely crazy. I feel like I have been so busy, but in the best way. I like being busy. I like staying busy. Kind of keeps me on my feet, but dang. I had to take a day off this week to get myself fully rejuvenated. Have definitely been slacking a little bit on posting. Been a little bit inconsistent, but I've learned that's just okay. It's just how it's gonna have to be right now. I'm hoping I've got all of the lighting figured out. We're still a work in progress in this new space. You'll probably see a lot of changes also because I'm indecisive and I changed my mind. But we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in. First key to a nighttime routine for me is a shower. Truly cannot have a successful shower without Cyclar's body products. I'm on their Naked Neroli fragrance. This is a little bit different of a scent note for me. I usually go for Santal, or the Crescent fragrance is really nice. This is such a nice earthy blend, kind of fresh, kind of unique from anything else that I have tried from them. I really like Cyclar's body products as a feel wise and also from a smell perspective. Cyclar always innovates with their formulas. They have a new rose collection that I'm excited to try. This is what I'm on though. They did luckily send this to me, so it is my current obsession. I was so grateful that they sent me body products, but I have fully repurchased those products on my own. I feel like you all never see me oil cleanse in these videos because I'm always doing a daytime routine. But the true testimony to taking off the day is in the oil cleanser, and this is where Remedies for Pre-Cleansing comes in handy. This is the perfect oil cleanser that's simple, effective, and just does everything it needs to cleanse the face. You'll see it has an amazing emulsification, hasn't caused any acne, which has been a big deal for me. Been struggling with really bad acne, and as you can see there, it's almost healed. A little bit over here too. I have been trying to use products that are simple yet effective for my acne prone skin, and this cleansing oil is that. Has a nice light oil texture as it rubs into the face. Emulsifies so well. Does everything I need for just a simple yet effective oil cleanser. I also like it because it's not too heavy. It feels very light as you rub it in, and as you emulsify it, it does turn to this really milky texture that my skin really enjoys. Oil cleansers are the #1 way to promote a good level of cleansing, and great for acne prone skin, especially with a cleansing oil like this. Make sure you're cleansing everything off of your face. If you have a buildup on your face, I've noticed, at least in my experience, acne gets so much worse. Rinse that off, no film. That's another thing I like about it. We're not wasting any time in this video. I gotta get to bed. I am so tired. We're gonna go in on damp skin with my favorite cleanser right now for redness and acne. I've been using it when these breakouts and all of this redness has been healing. Prequel's Sulfur Cleanser is my go-to. I like that it uses azelaic acid, sulfur, and also comes in a really milky texture. I will say something I've noticed from using this cleanser a little bit more frequently. It is not a cleanser I use every single day, no matter what. This is a product I use when I'm dealing with really bad breakouts, really bad acne. My skin isn't too dry. It's still winter right now when I'm recording this, but it feels like summer. In Tennessee, the weather is all over the place. We have weather fluctuate like no tomorrow, and you literally don't know what's coming tomorrow. But my skin has been a lot more oily recently because of that. And I feel like that's gonna be a little bit reflected in this routine. This cleanser is definitely gonna be more intended for oily skin types, but could still be used for dry skin as a nice, gentle face mask, or a cleanser situationally to use every now and then when you're dealing with redness and acne. It's a beautiful texture to it, a little bit of a foam. I love it when I'm dealing with really bad breakouts because it just calms my skin. I do kind of rub it on the areas where I am dealing with acne. I'm gonna leave this on for just a couple of minutes. It does have a slight sulfur smell. I noticed that whenever I rinse off this product, but nothing too bad and nothing that lingers like a lot of sulfur products that I see on the market. More just something that I notice whenever I'm rubbing it in my face. Okay, rinse that off, let it dry, dry. Time to start going in with actives. This is gonna be really reflective of my acne right now. I'm gonna go in with my Holy Grail drugstore acne treatment different gel. This is such an effective adapalene treatment. I love it because it's a high concentration, yet it is super gentle and has a nice gel texture. Oh gosh, I think I'm almost out of this. Surprise! I had to pick some up with this, because I rely on this very heavily. It has a light gel texture, like I said, that just pats into the skin super nice and gently. I like using this on active breakouts. This is still healing. I really like different gel just for active breakouts because it is really effective at treating that. And I've noticed that is when I see the most benefits out of it, when it is treating active breakouts. I let that sit on my face for a couple of minutes. I'm doing a lot of cuts in this video because I am ready to go to bed. I don't have a lot to say at this point in the day, but I did next want to talk about azelaic acid. Still loving a really affordable azelaic acid serum, which is the Inculus 10% azelaic acid. I like this because it also has ingredients that have been working well to treat acne on top of the azelaic acid in this formula, and has a super lightweight texture. They run sales on this product a lot too. I've gotten this product for as cheap as $7, which is amazing for an effective azelaic acid treatment. There are a lot on the market. This is just the one at the moment that has been simple yet effective for my skin. My face loves it, and it's a product that I just go for no matter what. It's just an easy go-to product. You can tell it's the end of the day by how my skin is reacting to these. After a long day, my skin is just like, okay, why are we still up? What are we still doing? It's been hard to balance everything. I've also been recently trying to figure out all of my ADHD, all of my like inability and procrastination of doing things. I think it's because I don't give myself enough grace, or I don't give myself enough time to just be like, okay, I can do nothing right now, and that's okay. Like, I think I need to start implementing more positive ways to treat myself than just being like, okay, you lazy piece of shit. You know, it's okay right now, but try again next time. Like, because most of the time I build this guilt cycle and it just keeps dwelling and dwelling, and just an infinite cycle of, you know. Little side rant. Now, let's get into face mist. The best way to rejuvenate my face overnight, wake up with my skin feeling so soft and hydrated, has been Naturium's Barrier Bounce Mist. If you've been following me, you know how much I love the Barrier Bounce Serum. This is a little bit more lightweight and is a bi-phase formula, so make sure you shake it. Super nice and rejuvenating for the face without leaving too heavy of a finish. Honestly, just the one I have on hand, and they have a great blend of ingredients in here. Barrier Bounce collection is known for being so gentle and nourishing for drier skin types. I like this approach though because I feel like any skin type could benefit from it. By the way, I did take my headband off because if I keep that on too long, my hair will be a mess tomorrow. I just had a birthday last week too. 25, I cannot believe it. It is surreal, honestly. Haven't even processed it yet. It has been such an amazing year. I told myself that I wanted to move out. By the time I was 25, I did not want to be living at home when I was 25, and I did that, so I'm very proud of myself. It's definitely been a learning curve, but I feel like I've been adjusting really well. Everything, obviously there's the good, there's the bad. It's been pretty uphill ever since then, so I'm very happy about that. 25 is a big milestone. I kind of hate this age. I can't wait for it to pass a little bit because there's a lot of pressure behind 25, 26. You know, at that point, I'm just closer to 30. I do also want to spot treat tonight. The product I go for whenever I'm wanting a super gentle and effective spot treatment is the Ordinary Sulfur Spot Treatment. I actually go in with this many times throughout the day. Sometimes I don't even apply it at night. Sometimes I like for my breakouts just to kind of have a break. But the good thing about a sulfur spot treatment is that it is more gentle and you're not experience any sensitivity, at least I don't, from it. And since it is targeted, it gets that extra benefit of sulfur in the areas where you may need a little bit more. Sulfur is my current it ingredient. That and another ingredient we'll talk about later have been holy grails for me. I'm gonna let that sit for just a minute. I feel like I'm going nonverbal at this state in the night. I have nothing. I am empty. If you've been following me for a while, you know Crave Beauty's Oil La La is a holy grail for me. Still am so excited to see what they do with the 2.0 formula, but at the moment I am loving using it. I have the jumbo size here. It's just a great barrier strengthening treatment that also treats acne, and I feel like I have talked about it a lot, so I feel like I have nothing left to say about it. It speaks for itself, just a go-to holy grail acne treatment that came at a time where a lot of acne treatments were more harsh and drying. They really flipped that on its head, said, I don't want to do that. I want to make something barrier strengthening. Truly, a strong skin barrier is reflective of healing acne as well, from what I've experienced. And even with this breakout, I have tried not to over dry and over exfoliate my skin, not use too many actives. I found more consistent and steady skincare routines are best for treating breakouts like this. An ingredient I feel like is not talked about enough for acne and redness is ectoin. That is one of the best ingredients that I have found works great for my skin. And what I have been using recently is the Ordinary's Rice Lipids plus Ectoin micro emulsion. Didn't realize micro emulsions came from Japanese skincare. At least I've seen a lot of those textures in their formulas, and so it's really exciting that the Ordinary did go for this because it is such a lightweight texture. You can get the perfect layerable. It's a nice dewy radiant finish to the skin, but nothing heavy, and dries down pretty nice. Not sticky, not tacky, not greasy. Just does everything it needs to be. Really gentle redness soothing treatment. I like using this during the day or at night to strengthen the skin barrier and soothe any redness that I experience. The micro emulsion texture also makes it super nice and lightweight, where I feel like any skin type could use it. I've also been utilizing a lot more simple ways to treat and nourish my face. Facials Beyond Their Rich Cream is one of those. This is just an everyday texture to a moisturizer that I love, that also has ectoin in it. Kind of just leaves a neutral, natural finish to the skin, but feels pretty buttery as you rub it in. Hell, I'm tired by how I rub that in. You can see there, it doesn't leave too heavy of a finish. They describe this as a rich cream. I more view it as just an everyday go-to moisturizer. Feels buttery for the face, not too suffocating, and hasn't caused any acne. I feel like it is a great moisturizer for those who have become more sensitive or have sensitized skin that you may not be wanting to go for as complex of an approach to a moisturizer. One thing about my combination skin is having to moisturize different areas with different moisturizers. The Facile is great, does everything it needs. Sometimes when I am using more intense actives like the double azelaic acid and the cleanser, the azelaic acid treatment, or when my skin is just more dry, I like to go in with the Bubble Soft Swerve on my drier area, specifically on my chin, and I also layer this with my lip balm as well. I think I am reaching, okay, I am actually at the end of this product. What a sad day. I think there's still just a little bit more. This is all that remains. There is nothing left in it. I'm just gonna go right in. I like using this at night because it is a heavier, rich finish. Take it down to my neck. We're making that little bit last. We use every drop here. I love using every drop of the products that I love like this, and this will be repurchased very soon. Richest balm I think I've ever tried, and great for soothing, nourishing, and strengthening the skin barrier. Honestly, with the Prequel Sulfur Cleanser, this is my go-to when it comes to layering moisturizers. There you have it. I would stay and talk, but I literally have to get to bed or I will fall over. I am about to go to bed. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and you want to see more like this, make sure you subscribe because I post new videos every week, and I will see you all in the next video.